Hello and welcome back. It's been a pretty long while, but I was going through my laptop the other day and I found something I made a couple years ago when I was still programming in Batch. If you don't know, Batch is a scripting language for Windows, and yeah, it's the first language I learned. I think I did a lot of stuff with it that it wasn't intended to use. Um, yeah, let me just show you.
Okay, so this is it, and I know I've got face cam, screen recording going up in the YouTube world, but anyway, so this is called vServer for virtual server, and the idea behind this is that I wanted to have an SSH server that me and my friends could connect to on my computer, so we could have like a shell. But obviously I don't want to give my friends a shell for my computer, so I made a virtual environment using Bash, which is a scripting language, that gave them like a virtual computer, like a shell for a virtual computer kind of, but it uses files and everything. And I've looked really hard, like I've genuinely looked, like you can look yourself. I genuinely think it's the longest thing ever programmed in Batch because it's just not made for this sort of thing. I'll show you it. So the idea is that you convert this into an executable and then you run that executable on an SSH server. So when you connect, this is what will come up. So if we just log in to the admin account, very secure, I know. You can see there's different colors, which took ages because you actually have to fix the color schemes, and yeah. So you can see all the different things. We can make files, make accounts, we can do file transfers from, so say if I'm on another computer and I'm connecting to this server, I can actually transfer files from my computer to my account on this server, which is pretty cool. That uses sockets and netcat and whatever. And how it works is it's it's really difficult because you can't read files like you can in Python. So I can't really save things in Batch, but obviously I have. I'll show you it. So what it does is it's literally like starting up a new VirtualBox or something. So if we just call this, because obviously it's all programmed in the code to go here. So if I just name that vServer and then vServer, there we go. Now if we paste this, what's going on here? Let's just do this again. There we go. And if we make a thing called admin.rtech, then this will give us privileges, which means we can now make our own virtual system. Remember, this is all made in a scripting language. So if we just make our own system, we make a new system, should I say? Let's just call it system. Let's put the admin password as admin. And here we go. So now we can delete this admin.rtech. And you can see we've got a help file made here, which has all the help commands, the systems, and we've actually got here. Now this is the cool bit, okay? Because here is our accounts. So we have an account called admin. Now it checks to see if it has the thing called admin.rtech inside of someone's account, and that shows whether they can use admin commands or whatever. And now also when you send people messages, it puts text files inside of their message folder, and it checks their password by going into their password folder. Yeah, so basically what it will do, because it can't read files, it will go into this directory and go, say if you've done a equals input and then your password, it would do if exists a.rtech, which we would put in admin, which it does exist, it would let us in. And we've also got the chat room and everything. So if we run this, we can now log into our new system. There we go. And let's actually make an account. So new user, let's just call it Bob, and the password is Bob. There we go. So now if we log in into Bob, we can see we're now in Bob's account. So let's try and send a message. So if we do message, let's do admin, hello, and now that's sent. So if we log into the admin account, we can see that it says here that you have a new message. So if we do msg read, like it says, because it's from Bob, and it says hello. So there we go. And now it says we have no messages. So this is already pretty cool. And we can also ban people and whatever. But the cool thing is, obviously, I wanted it so people could apply to make chat rooms because I didn't want to have to hard code users every single time or do it myself. So what you can do is when you go to new account, it says, do you have a PIN? If you say no, then you make an appeal. So if you what is this? I've done this for a long time, so if you'd like to make an account in this server, you'll have to make an appeal. Yeah, that's right. To do this, please write our statement here. If you have a PIN account, please enter it. So if we just do hello, please add me, and then that sends the appeal. What that does is it sends it to the admin account. So we have a new message, and it's an appeal. And then it says, hello, please add me. You just delete this. And you can make other users admin. So for example, what's an admin command? Oh, you can ban people and whatever. So, by the way, the reason that I've done some things as admin only, like dir, is because you could check what someone's password is or whatever. But if we can just do admin, ban, I can't. Oh, monitor, that's a cool one. So we can also do monitor and then Bob, and it actually shows us what they're typing. So I can monitor what my friends are doing to see if they're trying to do anything malicious. So if I log in, now everything I type is put on there, so we can actually monitor what they're doing in real time. So lol, and this is actually the same premise on how the chat room works. Let me show you the chat room because I think chat room's really cool. How this works, you have to have two tabs open to do this, unfortunately. But if we log into the admin and do chat, and we set one to be the chat room, this is going to be our reader. This is what's actually reading the chat room. So if we log in again and go to chat and we go to the messenger, this is going to be our messenger. So if we just like do this there, make it easier because I don't have two screens on my laptop. Okay, and now if we just do this again for Bob. Now obviously you'd only have to do two because you won't be doing two accounts. But if we do one for the chat room, there we go, and also tell you who's joined the chat as well. So it says admin has joined the chat. And if we log in again, there we go. We have our thing here. So if we just put this here. So on the right is Bob, and on the left is my admin account. So you can see, and this will work wherever you are in the world, because obviously you'd be connecting to this server, and I have tried this with my friends and it works. I used to do this all the time. So, if we say hello on admin, it'll come up on Bob's over here. We can say hello back, and it comes up on both. And that's how it works basically. And you can do all sorts of stuff with that, change people's names around, make it look all cool. So yeah, that's the basic premise of it. There's a lot you can do with it. Because if I show you again, oh, hold on, there's one thing I want to show you. Obviously, if say I meet someone at school and they want to join the server, and I don't want them to have to make an appeal, I can just give them a pin. So if I do MK pin, pretty sure it is, yeah. So I can make a pin and then give it to them, and then what this does, it allows them to make their own accounts. So if I trust someone, then I can just say enter this pin, which is 19278. Could not find. Don't know what that is. Let's just see if it works. Although yeah, it works. There you go. So we can see we've made our own account there. You can also change your password and everything, you know, all of that. And actually, if we try and do CMD, so if you go into the command line, you see it's permission denied. Another cool thing is it also tells us whenever someone has tried to do a command, and actually tells us what command they've tried to do, and yeah, who's tried to do it. We can also clear the chat. We can also see the updates, so that's in the other folder. But you can see user, yeah, you could just do a ton of stuff. But you can see that's being permission denied. So if you do mkadmin, is it? Ryan. So now if we try and do this command again, you can see we have admin privileges. And so now we're an admin. And that also means when we join the chat room, it'll come up that we're an admin. It's pretty cool, and you can add little like notifications here and add notices and like a notice board. It's pretty cool.
So yeah, as you saw, it can do absolutely tons of stuff. You could just do anything you want really, and it's really easy to add commands. It's really like it gives you, it's a proper server, you know, it gives you full control over that virtual environment. And the reason I'm doing this is because I have to make a video on this, so you would understand a video that I'm doing later, which I think will be pretty cool. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.